Good morning, President Larson, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, students, family, friends, and honored guests. I am here today to speak on behalf of the class of 2010 and reflect upon our amazing experience at Bentley these past 4 years. There's a quote by Tom Petty which discusses his views on college. "You have 4 years to be irresponsible here. Relax. Work is for people with jobs. You'll never remember class time, but you'll remember time hanging out with your friends. So, stay out late. Go out on a Tuesday with your friends when you have a paper due on Wednesday. Spend money you don't have. The work never ends, but college does." As a freshman coming to Bentley, I anticipated college to be exactly like this. But what Tom Petty left out is that in order to live this experience and create memories we'll never forget, we had to dedicate our spare time to excelling in all of our academics and other activities. At Bentley, we hold a deep connection to excelling in all that we do. We have juggled several internships, served as leaders in clubs, participated in school-wide philanthropies, played with sport, joined Greek life, and still managed Dean's List. During our time at Bentley, we've grown as people, with the friends we will never forget. At convocation, we are told to look to our left and look to our right. Those were the people who would be our future bridesmaids and groomsmen. As wide-eyed freshmen, we all thought that was crazy. But now look at us. Now, 4 years later, look to your left and look to your right. These are the people who will be in our wedding parties and our friends for the rest of our lives. These are the people we've had a remarkable journey with these past 4 years and who are going to be main players in the next chapters that we write. Yes, at Bentley, we've learned how to write a business plan, learned all about strategic marketing and 1,000 other business concepts. But at the same time, we've forged important friendships that will, over the last 4 years, that will last a lifetime. Along with the knowledge we'll carry away, we'll also bring with us the memories we will never forget. While we all have our unique Bentley experiences, there are many experiences that we are able to share together. We will never forget the memories formed on homecoming, and who will ever forget all of the epic spring day stories? We've all enjoyed breakfast by moonlight and have 1,000 t-shirts between Freshman Fun Day, Clash of the Classes, and all of the Superfan events. Through our diverse activities, we also hold many different memories special to our hearts, like Greek Week, Air Band, Diwali, Festival of Colors, Food Festival, comedians, and many more. I especially remember orientation. I was at the first orientation and was one of about half the students that hadn't even graduated yet from high school. At this point, Bentley didn't seem real. I didn't even have my first diploma. But I still had fun, met a lot of people, and even met my roommate who I would continue to live with for the next 4 years. Then, 3 months later when we arrived back at Bentley, reality set in. This was the start of college. When our parents left and our room was unpacked, we just stood there. What do we do now? We could go anywhere we wanted, do anything we wanted, at any time. This is what freedom felt like. When the reality of the situation, the fact that we didn't have that much freedom, quickly set in, through some trial and error, each one of us found our niche at Bentley. We started joining clubs, becoming involved in intramurals, and developing our own circle of friends. While many of us would like to take full credit for our success, there have been a number of people in each of our lives that have made this possible. To the professors, I'd like to take this time to thank you for giving us the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in our careers. I'd also like to thank all of the parents and families for supporting us throughout our lives, helping us get to where we are today. Lastly, I would like to thank my friends who have taught me what friendships means and what made my experience here at Bentley. We're now at a point where college is ending for us, but who says this has to be the end? Our experience at Bentley has been defined by a number of moments, both common and unique. While the next chapter in our lives may be different, we must look to it with great excitement. The truth is that with the education we have been given, both inside and outside the classroom, the possibilities for us are endless. There's a huge world out there, and it is now our responsibility to find what we love. We are all sitting here ready to accept our Bentley degree, but now the question is, where do we go from here? It is up to each of us individually to use this degree to what we see fit. The important part is that the dreams you pursue are those that you love. Even though we aren't in college anymore, we don't have to change who we are. Keep pursuing your dreams and use your degree as the building block to do this. So here's to the many days we spent on the green space barbecuing. Here's to all those nights spent on Moody Street. Here's to all the classes and exams we've passed, even if it took 2 tries. Here's to never having to live in the library again for days at a time. Here's to learning what not to buy off Craigslist. And here's to never having and here's to never having to wake up to a 4 a.m. fire alarm again. Here's to us for making the most of these last 4 years at Bentley, where we have matured into adults, working hard to succeed, all while still having a good time. Here's to you, and here's to me for standing here today. Here's to us, the class of 2010. We made it. Congratulations.